Hey there, you've reached Absolute Tarot Channel, and I'm your reader, CaraSeen. We're going to be reading for April 2020, Sagittarius. Now, we're just going to put the vibe into your cards and have a little look, see what we have. Now, last month you were feeling a little betrayed, if I remember right, and you were walking away. You were done. I was happy to see that. You're completely, finally made a decision, and you're just not taking anything more. So let's see what we have in store for you this month. Now, what we're going to start off with here is like a general reading spread. We're going to have a little look-see into the vibe of the month. The cards are getting too old. They're starting to split and stick together. One more day. One more day I should get my next set of cards in the mail. I've gone through this. These are just toast. Sticking with the Rider-Waite deck, though. Love these. While I'm getting your vibe into the card and waiting for a jumper, just that was it right there. It went back in. Oh. Of course you get this card. Sun card, start off with our first one. That's so awesome to see. That's happiness, that's success, that's awesomeness, that's you. That's the general vibe of this whole month is happiness. That's really awesome to see. So while I'm just shuffling here, you can look down in the description down below and you're going to see a little link to my Etsy website, and there you can find and book a reading with me. And I have about 4 packages for you to choose from, and each one is, you can go by a 1, 2, or 3 question, as well as we have an overall reading for little life, love, career, like a little bit more in depth than what we do today. Actually a lot more in depth. It's about an hour long. And it just gives it a really cool general, and it also has another 3 questions on top of that. So I'm just going to cut the deck here, then we'll get started and we'll have a little look between you and the situation of the month. Starting off with the friendship card, I see the Fool card here on your side as well, like that. Taking a leap of faith, finally making those choices. Maybe you did move on from what was hurting you and what was bothering you. With you, we have some friendships you're dealing with here. This is some memories from the past, okay? This is some gifts from the past. This is could sign union as well, but all in all, this is the friendship card here. I like seeing that. Now, dealing with the death card here in the same place in reverse, this one here is about big changes coming in. This is some endings. This is moving on. This is some transformation. This is Scorpio energy right here. Next to that, we do have, on your side, we got the Fool card shaken in here, and this is a leap of faith. This is new beginnings. This is having some fun here. We got the loyalty of the dog, and we have some good circle support of your friends coming in here. You have the sun coming down, and the rays are blessing you with happiness and new beginnings. And that's a white sun, so that's some powerful purity rays coming in there too. In the same spot on the situation side, now we have the King of Pentacles. This is all practical dude, but when this guy here is in reverse, you can feel like there's a little bit of jealousy going on. There's no follow through. The Ace of Swords are right next to that, and this is some mental blocks. Okay, this is some poor judgment. Could be some dishonesty you may be dealing with here. Let's find out a little bit why. In the heart of the situation here of the month, I do, however, have the Five of Wands. And this is, I call this card arguing for the sake of arguing. Just quarrelsome, just to argue just for sport. you know, just to have that little constant going there. And that's some fire energy. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Same as the Page of Wand energy here. That's the same fire energy right there. That one there is some messages coming in here, okay? The Page of Wands here, this is about a new project. This could be a creative idea coming in. Something to be mindful that you're not going to be having any arguments and dealings with this new project as well. This new project could have to do with money or career, because we have the Queen of Pentacles right next to that. And this is nurturing a creative career, nurturing, this is resourceful, this is a fertility of ideas when it comes to your creative thought process, when it comes to business, when it comes to work situation, and there's going to be a time to celebrate. We got a great circle of support around you. An amazing circle of support of friendship around you. I don't want you to worry about this one here. This is a time to not cross your heart and not keep your blinders on, okay? This time you can go ahead and make that decision. We do have the Queen of Love right beside that. Now she is in reverse, but her cup is capped. So the cup of love is not going to fill, it's not going to spill out, okay? She's the only one that has a cap in the whole tarot cards, okay? She's the only one that has a cap on her love. So even when she's in reverse, that love cannot spill out. She is full. Sometimes this could represent a little bit of insecurity. Sometimes it could represent a little bit of smothering, especially with all that extra love, okay? Yeah. On your side, dealing with the month here, you got some wishes. Wishes do come true. This is abundance here. This is material abundance. I need you to come out behind your protective walls, though, okay? You're still hiding behind those walls with the Nine of Cups. We got the Wheel of Fortune also in reverse right next to that. And sometimes that could be you're feeling a little bad luck. Things are out of your control for a while and you were stuck in a rut. But above that is your friends, and you've been ignoring some of your friends, okay? And they're there for you. You've had some close friends that you've had dealings with in your lives, and you're choosing not to be a part of them for a little while. You know, but sometimes when we're stuck in that rut or things aren't moving, sometimes we can get a little more introverted and have that, okay? And I see that here. Sometimes this can be with the, you know, with the Ten of Cups here in reverse. This is some emptiness. This is some broken. This is some family trouble sometimes. So sometimes we don't always need to, you know, have the motivation to hang out with all our friends at the time here. And long need, this is long-term need for security with this guy. Again, you have an amazing, you see all the buildings in behind him? That's an amazing, you have a lot of friends around you. You have an amazing circle of friends around you. You have quite a few, and a lot more than you realize. There's always seems to be some standby there, even though sometimes you don't feel very victorious when dealing with a few things here. But I do see some partnerships are coming. Whoops, dropping a card here. Pardon me. There we go. But we have this one here in reverse. I see some partnerships are a little bit in disarray, and I think that has to do with some of your friends here. This is this is kind of a breakdown. This is a separation. This is arguments that's happening. Arguments happening with a friend of yours. Something to be aware of. It'll pass. This is not something that's going to be going on for a while, I see here at all. Let's have a little look-see also into maybe a little bit more life, a little more career, a little more love. Which way should we go? What time do we got? We got lots of time. Take as long as we need to finish this reading. Grab a little bit of advice or clarity. We'll see which one comes up for dealing with this dealing with the gossip here, dealing with the arguments. Let's look into that. Who is arguing with our Sagittarius? Who's causing arguments with Sagittarius? We have some advice or clarity. Sagittarius. Argument. Let's see what's going on with this person who's disrupting you. Disrupting the natural flow of the Sag. Let's grab a jumper. There it is, right there. King of Swords. They're not communicating, my friend. You're able to communicate so well at work, and you're a leader amongst leaders. But when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your own, yet you can give outstanding advice to your friends. Outstanding advice, meaningful, heartfelt, like good advice. Like almost like, did you go to school for this advice? But when it comes to your own self, Saggy, got the King of Swords there in reverse. That also can represent someone being cold in nature as well. Not sure if that was you or someone else. All right, let's have a cut of the cards and have a little look-see. I do see some new beginnings. I see you crying over some friendship, so could be dealing with a Libra here as well. We got Libra here in reverse right underneath the King of Swords here. We have the Lovers and we have the Tower as well. We have the Magician for our majors. Not too many. The Lovers card, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Magician, there isn't anybody that comes with that one. Don't see a new love coming in. We have the Ace and the Lovers card here in the same situation next to both of these ones right here. And this one would be some partnership, a choice here, some strength. We have the Lovers reversed. So this is some arguments here. This is regrets. This is some bad choices coming in. Not wanting to celebrate here, keeping that very quiet amongst yourselves, aren't you? You're not feeling the friendship as much here with someone. It's definitely a breakdown of friendship, and you're not using all your resources. Your energy's kind of scattered right now. Feeling a little unfulfilled when it comes to this person. And next to that too, feeling unfulfilled with that scattered energy, is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, so if we can put this in reverse, you can move on. But right now, this is, I just want to say, like, there's your village, right? There's your circle. You've crossed that bridge. You're crying over what has happened and what you've been dealing with. But I need you to remember, see those two standing right there? That's circle of support. That's some good people around. Don't forget about the people that really mean something to you. Don't be letting go of some friends from the past here. Remember, we had our little reunion card here of the two, the friendship card. Don't forget about, you have reunions from the past coming in for you. And that friendship you've had, either you've had it a long time ago, kind of reuniting, or you've had for a long time. You guys are in a timeout for a while. Either way, I see this moving in and you have no choice. What do we have here? This is the Eight of Wands here, and this is some awesomeness. This is some movement coming in here. This is some dealings with, there it is. I was looking for the other one, moving some cards around here. Because we have the 9 and we have the 8 of Wands. They're actually side by side as well. One speed in action, this is new arrivals, and the other one is kind of keeping and maintaining the boundaries here. So you have this friend coming in. I'd watch what their intentions are, only because the Lovers is in upside down, and Lovers, remember, also represents partnerships. Okay, this represents a strength of 2, but it's in reverse. So be careful with that, with this friendship coming in and what they're actually presenting with you. Are they really presenting a new project, a new creative idea between you two? Or do we have the Ace of Wands here in reverse? And this is some false starts. This is some not coolness. I see you walking away from this friend. As you can see, all the cups are upright. I don't see arguments here on this side. I don't see a lot of vindictiveness. I don't see violence or anything. I just see, just walk away. Take on that fire energy that you own and the Sagittarius owns, right? And just let it go. person doesn't need to be part of your drama anymore. You consider them a good friend, but they don't need to be part of your drama anymore. We have the Knight of Wands here. I love the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands here, he comes in with some really cool energies, has the fire energy. He's got the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. He's got even like the little lizards here on his, I guess his tunic of sorts, and that it represents fire energy and creative as well. This is a new project. This is a creative idea. Right next to that is our Page of Wands. And this is a new creative idea as well. This is free-spirited. This is lusty. This is amazing. Next to that, War Wand energy. Wand, 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 wand. Possibly dealing with a fire sign. May not resonate, but it sure the hell probably is. Okay, we have the Two of Wands here. You got the whole world in your hands, looking out on that balcony of calm skies and calm waters. I see mountains in the background behind too, and that's some goals you're working on. Some of these are waiting for results and making the right choice as well, and you have to get on it. I think you have made the right choice, and you're dealing with this person. I think these two cards right here go together. Moving on. Moving onward and upwards. Take some of that Aries and Leo energy in your fire community, okay, and just kind of go. Done. Because if not, you're feeling chaos inside. This is eating you up. It's eating you up, my friend. We got the Tower here. You'd rather jump from it than deal with it. We got the Ten of Burdens here in reverse. That's the Ten of Wands right there. This is taking a break and finally saying no. That's what this card means. No more. This card's not about freedom from burden. It's about saying no. I'm not tolerating it anymore. Some weird energy I just felt there. How do I translate that? This is a time to compromise or a time to make a decision. This is crossing your heart and you're blind in your eyes, man, but your mouth still works just fine. Make a choice. Voice your choice. What did I say with our first card? We have the King of Swords. You're not voicing. You're not communicating. If you don't want to communicate, it could be just like you're just not bothered. You just couldn't be bothered getting amidst that drama. Good for you. Well, let's have a little look-see into what we have. Let's look into a little bit more into love here. Let's see what we're looking to some angel tarot cards and see what we have for messages for you. Little angel love reading. Let's grab a jumper for Sagittarius, April 2020. Sagittarius, April 2020. We have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Those of you who are single, those of you who are couples. We have two more, please. Whoop, there's one. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, your spiritual path. You know, I see the Ankh here. I see the Om symbol here. I see stars. I see the Celtic sign of the sexual union here. This is a beautiful card to receive. You're on a really cool spiritual path, and this true love that's going to be coming to you that you're going to be dealing with is a lot like you. There's a lot of mirrored reflections. There's a lot of similarities that you're both are going to change. Both of you are going to experience, per se. We have enjoyed the bliss of some holiday time together. Now, we may not be able to go on a honeymoon right now and what's happening with our planet right now, but you guys can plan a nice little retreat. Like, plan it now. Like, my daughter and I, we can't travel anywhere right now. We really want to do Ireland. We want to go motorcycling and do a journey around the island. Well, we can't do that right now. Everything's flying. It's not closed down, but part of her school project was we're planning a trip. We're planning financially, we're having fun, we're working on it together, and you can do that with your love, you know. I was just talking to a friend of mine online last night, and we're like, hey, we should do dinner. And we're like, oh, we can't. Okay, so we decided we're going to do it online on FaceTime for some Skype. And we're gonna, what are we cooking for dinner? We're gonna cook the exact same thing, dinner on both sides, and we're gonna have dinner together over, so we can still enjoy time together, have a glass of wine. It's gonna be over video conference call, but it's cool, it's fun. We're gonna do different stuff, whatever. You make it work. You make it work. So plan some honeymoon time. I'd plan it now and work on the details together and make it cool together. And that's what I'm seeing right now. You do need to recharge and retreat for a while. I was getting that earlier. Don't forget to do that. You've been giving a lot of your energy to others and forgetting about yourself again, is what I'm picking up, Sagittarius. You're very good for that, because you're the leader amongst leaders. You are the fathers and mothers amongst fathers and mothers. I need one more card. Oh, clear your space. Archangel Jophiel says, get rid of clutter and clear out the energy around you and use some feng shui. Clear it out. You clear that energy out and it's just going to invite whatever. Get rid of 3 bags of recycling of clothes that you can get rid of if you can. Go through all the family's closet and blankets or something you don't use. Whatever you get rid of is what you're opened up to receiving. Cleaning out the clutter of the mind is going to open up to receiving more goodness. We got healthy lifestyle. I always pull that one for you, Sagittarius. Always. I know what has to do because you give away so much of your love and energy to others. I'm being a mom right now, Sagittarius. Healthy lifestyle. I pull this for, even in private readings, I pull this for Sagittarius. Because you give so much of you away because you're so effing awesome. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. We also have overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jamiel, the worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. And we've been going through that the whole reading because you're done. Let it go, shake it off, flick it away. I like it. Overcoming difficulties. Snap. I'm going to grab 3 more cards for some Moonology here, and then we'll call it a reading, but some awesomeness coming for you because you're cleaning out your mind, body, and soul, and you're going to clean out your house a little bit too. Make some room, make some way. And we have it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. This is new moon. This is a new beginning. This is clean slate. This is time to get rid of clutter. Clean out the energy around you. That's some Aries energy. That's fire energy. I was telling you earlier to tap into too. Tap into some Leo and some Aries for that. Just for the no bullshit push through attitude, you know. Aries don't really seem to care. It's not that they don't care. They just don't really care what other people think. They really don't care what any people think. Just you do you. Be bold and make the first move, Cardinal Moon. You do you. That's right. Our next one here is, wow, we got a super moon. Emotions are running high. This is some super moon, full moon. This is gratitude. This is results. This is forgiveness, but most of all, this is results. It's time to take action, be bold, and make the first move. Come on, Sagittarius. Don't be scared of any confrontation. You can do it. You need to get where you need to go. You make everything else happen in your life except sometimes your personal stuff. Like I said, you're the leader amongst leaders. You're a dictator. You're amazing. You're able to get a group of people organized within a few minutes and get them going. And sometimes forget about yourself. You make a great manager. You got to clear your space, healthy lifestyle, okay? And you've overcome these difficulties. I love this month for you. This is a great reading. Thanks so very much for hanging out with me today, Saggy. It's been an honor and a pleasure here to read for you today. Don't forget, down in the description down below, I have a link to my Etsy website, and there you can book yourself a reading. If you need a little bit more advice on clarity, a little bit more in depth for what we're doing today, or this has inspired you for new questions, this may be a help for you. But anyway, enjoy. I got 4 packages to choose from there for you, and you can pick out which one best suits your needs the best. Anyway, have an excellent day, and thanks again for hanging out with me.